All right, man. So we finna look at this story about an assistant principal in Corsicana, Texas. So if you don't know what Corsicana, Texas is in Texas, it's probably about 2.5, 3 hours out from Houston. It's closer to Dallas than it is Houston. I think it's probably about an hour and a half out of Dallas. But yeah, man. Uh, I don't know how long we've been in school. I think my daughter went back to school on the 12th. So I'm gonna say, let me check my calendar, bro, cause I don't want to say these kids only been in school 2 weeks now. 2 weeks, bro, since the 12th. Ain't even been a month. And if you just know people that teach, or you got people that you deal with that teach and stuff like that, man, like y'all gotta understand, man. They don't pay these teachers and administrators enough to deal with what they deal with these kids, man. Texas got to do some type of evaluation on the process that they taking to help these teachers, man. Y'all need to at least pay these teachers more, or implement better programs for these kids, man, especially these kids that are dealing with trauma, got behavior issues, all type of stuff, man. Because the video I'm finna see, from what I'm seeing right now, bro, it ain't no reason why nobody got to go to work and deal with this type of stuff, man. Like, this is crazy. This is somebody's mother, somebody's wife, somebody's grandmother that look like, man. This lady look like she just came out the ring from fighting Mike Tyson, or fighting Floyd Mayweather, the Charlo brothers. What's my boy from Nebraska? I can't think of his name. Bud Crawford. Uh, what's Buddy name from Dallas? Can't think his name, man. But yeah, this is just ridiculous, man. Look at this lady. This is crazy. So, man, let's see why her eye look like this, man. Let's get this commentary real quick. Let's go.
Teacher call on the radio to administrators for assistance. When I arrived, the teacher and students were outside the classroom. One student was holding his head, having been assaulted by the student remaining in the classroom. I entered where the student was still irate and found the room ransacked with overturned furniture. I knew I had to be as calm as possible, and I spoke lowly and slowly so as not to enrage him any further.
Oh my goodness. So not only did he assault this lady, he hit a kid upside his head with something. Like, what's going on, bro? That's crazy. Look at this lady. Bro. That is wild.
He picked up a chair and acted as if he would throw it. He finally did throw it at me, but I caught it midair. He picked up another chair to throw at me when another assistant principal entered the room. I used the first chair to block the second. He picked up a third and threw it at the other assistant principal, and I used that initial chair to block the one that he threw at her. After
So
blocking the
this kid then threw three chairs. Three chairs. This lady got a duck from three chairs. No way. No way.
chair thrown at the other assistant principal, he threw a wooden hanger at me, but I couldn't stop it fast enough. The hanger hit me in my right eye and knocked it out of the socket. I grabbed my face while blood was pouring out of my head and stumbled out of the classroom door. When paramedics arrived, they determined I would need to be airlifted to Parkland Medical Center in Dallas. I underwent surgery as soon as possible, and doctors were able to reinsert my eye. However, they determined I had been blinded and currently believe that my damage is permanent.
A Corsicana ISD school administrator described.
Oh man. So this kid then blinded this lady permanently. She said, did she say a hanger? Where you get a hanger from? Man, these kids crazy, man.
described in graphic detail the classroom attack that left her severely injured. Hello, I'm Steve Eager. Kendra Rogers read a statement to the media, taking no questions, as she described being under attack from the moment she entered the classroom. Fox 4 Sean Rabb in studio with her story. Sean.
Steve, under attack from chairs being hurled, attempting to defend herself and another administrator. She was struck by an object in the face that's taking something precious, both physically and emotionally. Kendra Rogers, holding hands with her husband Eugene, followed by family, walks into the Corsicana ISD boardroom, reliving August 15th, the urgent call for help at Collins Intermediate in a classroom for students with behavioral issues. The teacher trying to calm an out-of-control student.
When I arrived, the teacher and students were outside the classroom. One student was holding his head.
Listen, I don't think I don't understand why they sent a woman inside a behavioral classroom to deal with a male child. When it comes to stuff like that, a man needs to come in there and deal with that type of situation, man, because a man would know how to, restrain a kid from that type of situation. That this is wild, man. Look at this lady eye, man. And this is a behavioral classroom that she's going in. So we gotta do something, Texas, like, cause this is ridiculous, bro. There's no reason why this lady eye should be looking like this, man. Come on. Assistant principal or no assistant principal. Why does she have to come into a behavioral classroom and get her eye knocked out of socket because she trying to restrain a kid? That's crazy.
Having been assaulted by the student
Look at this
remaining in
lady
the
eye.
classroom.
What she describes as a violent confrontation, much more than what the district called a
Man,
class.
say that, hey, bro. Imagine that, imagine that being your mother, your grandmother, your significant other. She just trying to do her job, bro. And her eye, look at this lady eye, look like she been in a 12-round fight. That is ridiculous. No way. Come on, bro. We got to do better, Texas, man. Corsicana Independent School District. Y'all got to do better, man, because that is crazy. That's wild to me.
Room disruption.
He picked up a chair and acted as if he would throw it. He finally did throw it at me, but I caught it midair. He picked up another chair to throw at me when another assistant principal entered the room. I used the first chair to block the second. He picked up a third and threw it at the other assistant principal, and I used that initial chair to block the one that he threw at her. After blocking the chair thrown at the other assistant principal, he threw a wooden hanger at me, but I couldn't stop it fast enough.
A wooden hanger did this to this lady eye? Where did he get a hanger from? And why are two women trying to restrain a child, a male child, in a behavior classroom? Come on, man. I need answers.
The hanger hit me in my right eye and knocked it out of the socket. I grabbed the blood was pouring out of my head and stumbled out of the classroom door.
Rogers care flighted to Parkland, emergency surgery to try and save her eye.
Doctors were able to reinsert my eye. However, they determined that I've been blinded, and they currently believe that my damage is permanent.
She says it's time for the state to reevaluate the education code and how marginalized students are disciplined.
Overly aggressive students need services to meet their needs, but I do not believe the safety of other students and the educational staff should suffer.
It's not the child's fault per se, but it is the child's fault. It has to be dealt with. You can't just say, well, this person has a mental condition, so we'll let it go.
Attorney George Ashford is not part of this case.
Oh, some type of consequences need to be had. Whether, I don't care if the child is underage, his parents need to be fined or they need to face some type of charges or something. But something needs to happen, bro, because they need to be held accountable for their child, bro. Like, no, that's ridiculous. You don't just get away because you underage and you assaulting people, felony assaults at that. No way.
But works in both the adult and juvenile system. Ashford says if the boy is charged, it would be a first-degree felony assault. The boy was released to his parents and must stay in a restricted place. But there will have to be a determination made about his conduct that will include psychiatric evaluations.
As severe as his actions were, as they've been described.
And I'm just gonna kick the dog down real quick, man. This society that we living in, this new generation we living in, they be so quick to diagnose kids with stuff, man. We just need to go and call it what it is, bro. People ain't disciplining their kids like they need to be disciplining their kids, bro. Straight up and down. We done got soft, bro. I don't know what it is, man, but back when I was growing up, man, we ain't play. Oh, come on. Mama ain't play with you like that, man. You go to school to get your lesson. Not to be causing no disruption in the class and being a behavioral problem. Ain't no way, bro. Y'all need to start disciplining y'all kids, man.
Up to me, and knowing in fact that he does already have a mental health condition, Sean, I can probably almost say for sure, and his age, him being so young, that's probably going to be inevitable.
The longtime educator says the governor and the legislature are complicit in what happened to her because they failed to fund public schools adequately to meet needs and mandates. The amount of state money per student unchanged since 2019.
I believe in public school education, but what happened to me should never happen to another educator.
Rogers and her husband, who's the Corsicana High School head football coach, taught in many public school districts. Her injury impacting countless numbers. Doctors have said her blindness is permanent and she may lose her eye. She says she's praying and believing for a miracle that her eyesight will be restored, and those many former students believing with her.
All right, Sean, I have a question quickly, if you don't mind. We didn't hear anything about this. It's like the school locked it down and almost seemed to underplay it. Her injuries are very serious. What was the story behind not saying anything or seeming to play it down?
So the district had no words today after she gave her statement. I can tell you only, Steve, there were HIPAA concerns about her physical injuries. But other than that, the district called it a classroom disruption,
right,
clearly,
which is much more,
with another student being assaulted, also much more than a classroom disruption.
All right, Sean.
And ain't no way y'all downplaying this situation to where the news ain't know nothing about it. No, we need to put awareness on this type of stuff, man, because ain't no way like these kids should be getting away with this type of stuff, man. And condolences to this lady, man. Hopefully, her eyesight is restored and she don't lose her sight permanently, because that's crazy, man. I just do not. That just break my heart to hear that type of stuff going on, man. And some gotta give, man, because that ain't cool. That is not cool, man. And people, y'all need to start disciplining y'all kids, man. Like sending y'all kids to school with the right intentions, man, because these administrators and these teachers don't get paid enough to deal with what they be having to deal with y'all kids. First of all, they gotta teach y'all kids from scratch. Y'all don't do nothing with them over the summertime for us, no academics, and instilling stuff in them. So when they go to school, they already got a head start on their lessons already. Then y'all send them to school with behavioral problems because y'all not disciplining the kids at home because y'all too busy doing what y'all want to do. Right. Come on, man. Y'all got to help these teachers out and these administrators, man. These people don't get paid enough to deal with the stuff they deal with y'all kids, man. And ain't no reason why this lady should be walking around here with one eye because she's trying to diffuse the situation to calm your kid down because he got a behavior problem and they saying he need a mental evaluation. No, that's ridiculous, man. And that ain't fair. That's not fair, man. So, yeah, man, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. Like the video, get in the comment section. Comment, let me know what y'all think, man. This is crazy, man. I seen this story and I was like, man, I gotta talk about this, man. But yeah, man, like I said, help these teachers out, parents. Like, please help these teachers out, man, because it ain't no reason why they gotta deal with the stuff they deal with these kids nowadays, man. We just done got soft as a generation, man, because we're not disciplining these kids no more. We're letting these kids get away with murder, man. And discipline don't mean abusing your kids, but your kids need to know its consequences for their actions, man. So that's my time, man. I'm out, man. Don't forget to handle your scanner, man. 100. Y'all be safe.